Dr. Sarita Ranadive, practicing pediatrician in Andheri East, Mumbai. Today, I'm going to give you an insight into the process of weaning. So the next question that is going to cross your mind now is what is meant by weaning. Weaning is basically the introduction of non-milk feeds in your baby. This is to gradually accustom your baby to what's going to be its adult diet while gradually withdrawing the mother's milk supply. So when do you start the process of weaning? The best time to start the process of weaning is when the baby is ready between 4 to 6 months of age. What are the types of weaning? There are 3 types of weaning. The first one is purees or the spoon-led weaning, and the second one is the BLW or the baby-led weaning. There is a third type too, which is the mixed type of weaning. By the puree-led weaning, we mean that we basically start with purees with a spoon and then gradually transition to coarser or chopped textures and then introduce finger feeds by 7 to 8 months of age. In case of the BLW or the baby-led weaning, the baby takes the lead. The philosophy here is there is no need to make separate meals for the baby, and the baby starts accepting soft solid feeds right from the beginning. The baby follows its own pace. The third type is the mixed type of weaning. Here, along with the purees, finger foods are also introduced. This is not actually a true baby-led weaning. In India, generally, majority of the mothers prefer the puree-led weaning because of the fear of choking or gagging. It is almost to the tune of 71%. 9% follow the BLW or the baby-led weaning, whereas 30% of them follow what is known as the mixed type of weaning. So now there will be a series of slides which will help you to know different recipes. If you have any queries regarding the same, please feel free to contact me. Personally visit me or email me. Thank you. Let's go ahead with the process of weaning. So when do you start the process of weaning? The best time to start the process of weaning is between 4 to 6 months of age. A word of caution here, do not be overzealous and start the process of weaning before 4 months of age because your baby's gut is immature and won't be able to handle the proteins. Also, you are putting your baby at a risk of developing allergies and eczemas in the near future. A few useful tips of weaning. When do you know that your baby is ready for weaning? Once the baby achieves head and neck control, it is easier for the baby to start swallowing and accepting foods. Secondly, if the baby shows interest in others while they are eating food. And third, the baby is still hungry after having a breast or a formula feed. Choose a clean and safe environment to prepare your weaning foods. Remember, do not use plastic containers even if it mentions that it is BPA free, because these plastic containers contain plasticizers which are endocrinal disruptors. Start one food at a time. Use the 3-day weight schedule. Why is this important? So that you can determine if your baby is allergic to any food. Now, you will ask me, how do I know that my baby is allergic? Watch out for signs like skin rashes, colic, abdominal pain, vomiting, loose motions, and watery eyes. Especially be careful with allergenic foods like eggs, peanuts, and soy. Another important thing is go slow. In case of purees, you may start with half to 1 teaspoon of the puree and gradually increase it to 4 teaspoons. In case of cereals, start with about 2 to 4 teaspoons and gradually increase it to 1/4 of a cup. There is a list of slides which will be coming up which will help you to take forward the process of weaning in a very smooth manner. If you have any doubts, please feel free to contact me. Thank you. Final tips in the process of weaning. Feed your baby in a calm and peaceful environment, preferably devoid of all gadgets, especially mobiles and TV. Speak to your baby, sing to your baby, narrate stories so that your baby associates mealtime as a happy time and will turn out to be into a fuss-free kid. Avoid cow's milk till 1 year of age. Cow's milk has casein is to whey ratio in the ratio 80:20, whereas human milk has it in the ratio 40:60. Cow's milk also has a lot of saturated fat as against human milk which has more of unsaturated fat. Also note that cow's milk sensitizes your baby to developing allergies later on in life. It also predisposes your baby to iron deficiency anemia. Try to use steel wati, katori, spoon and avoid a bottle. If at all a bottle is being used, kindly try to use a steam sterilizer in order to sterilize the bottle so that you avoid infections in your baby. In addition to this, kindly avoid salt and sugar till your baby attains 1 year of age. Avoiding sugar means avoiding refined sugar. That does not mean avoiding sweetness in your child's diet, but do opt for natural sweeteners like fruits. In addition to that, you can also use date paste or jaggery. Try to avoid honey till the baby reaches 1 year of age as it predisposes to an infection known as botulism. In addition to this, please note that breastfeeding is the most important for your baby's diet. Continue breastfeeding till your baby reaches 2 years of age. I hope this video will help you in weaning your baby successfully. If you do have any doubts, do contact me through email, phone or a personal visit. Please subscribe to my channel for future updates. Thank you. So let down your newspapers, get ready for the mess around, let your baby explore and discover new things, give him the spoon, invest in a pelican bib so as to catch the spills. This is all a part of the learning process. Start new food stuff Add one food after an interval of a 3-day wait to pick up on allergies, and gradually increase the quantity in such a way that your child starts consuming the family diet by the time he or she reaches 1 year of age. Also note that the texture of the meals should now get a little coarser or grainier, and instead of pureed stuff, you need to now start chopping the vegetables and fruits finely and also start introducing finger foods. Happy weaning. Do continue watching the slides and it will enable you to have a smooth process of weaning.